to the grave.
International talk-topping podcast is bringing you discussions and personal commentary on music, entertainment, celebrities, politics, love, health, and happiness. Catch up on missed episodes anywhere you can find a podcast on all platforms. So do you want the tea? Well, simply talk with Turk, bitch. Just talk with me.
TURKBISH.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy TURKBISH from Talk with Turk. As you can see, we are here on the set. My official visual podcast is going to be up on YouTube, everywhere that you can think of. So I'm just grateful to be here and finally be in my own studio space. And I have a lot of people to thank for that along the way. First, my loyal listeners from 60 plus countries. You guys made this happen, and I am forever grateful for you guys, because without you, I would not be able to be here and continue to do what I love and continue to elevate even more. And I want to give a shout out to Monty from The Compound Incorporated. He is a part of this process, and he is going to be taking initiative and creative control when it comes to the visuals here. And I have to just thank him for being diligent and just being patient with me as we get this thing on the road. And we are finally here. We have so many surprises in store for you guys this year, this season. Season 6 is going to be a blast. And as you can see, it's going to be the best yet. And I'm so excited for all the guests that we have for season 6. I'm still thankful for everyone who has been a part of the podcast. From season 1 to season 5, you guys, like, we went from just being on Spotify and Apple Music to going to radio on Power 109 Radio, and now we're here. We're finally putting a face to the name because you guys have been wanting it. You have been wanting me to be in front of the camera, and I'm finally here. So we're going to get this thing on and popping for season 6 of Talk with Turk, and we're going to continue to chart on the charts, continue to stream. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment on all platforms, and you can find it on my Instagram at TURKBISH. So I have Sanpriest here. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, baby.
As my co-host for this season. Oh my God.
It's crazy because we talked about this last year right before I got on that cruise ship.
Exactly.
Whew, 6 months on the cruise ship, baby.
Exactly.
The backstories.
It's a lot, right? And I know you had a lot of work to put in, and I was like, I can't wait for him to get back so we can get this thing on and popping. Like, it's time. It's really time. And now we're here. Okay. We're here. So today we want to bring on a very, very special guest, the very first guest of the visual podcast of Talk with Turk, season 6.
Come on.
It's going to be legendary, you guys. Legendary, okay? So let's get this on and popping. Today we are joined by the one and only Jasmine Masters, drag queen, comedian, and viral sensation, known for her iconic moments on RuPaul's Drag Race with her quick wit, unforgettable catchphrases, and unapologetic energy. Jasmine's a true force of nature in the drag world. Get ready for some laughs and insight into the fierce, fabulous life of this legendary queen, the one and only Jasmine Masters. Yes.
And
welcome. Hey, Judge.
Today.
Okay.
Today has
Listen,
been...
how you feeling today? Baby, how you feeling? Are you feeling good as hell?
You know, I am. I'm very happy and blessed to be alive. But I am going through food poison situations right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I ate some bullshit. I mean, can I say bullshit? I ate some
well, you go get through it.
What was the name of this restaurant so I never go?
Oh, I don't want to put them out like that. It's like one. But this one, I told them to fry my chicken wings hard.
And I love that too.
Yeah, they fried them regular, and I'm like, okay, that's not it. But I was on the time crunch. So after, you eat something, you're like, this is not going to be right.
Right.
But at night, at the show, it was not right.
Yeah.
Well,
this poop shall pass, okay?
Baby, they better quick. I woke up with brown water. I said, hold up.
Baby, you sound like the floodgates was open.
Listen, but all seriousness, I want to thank you, Jasmine, for being a part of this season. You don't know how much it means to me. And thank you for being such a professional and just having such patience with me while I get this thing off the ground. And we are here. Like I said, this is my visual podcast now. I went from audio to visual now. And just to have you added to that roster of legendary people that I've interviewed and have just been a part of this process. I'm just so grateful for you. So thank you once again.
Part.
Of course, of course. Now, I want to talk to you about a lot of things that you got going on in your life and things that you have, been a part of. We're just going to get into the nitty gritty. So I know one of your most iconic moments, and I Oop video, which became a viral sensation. Now, can you take us back to that moment? What was going through your mind, like when it all blew up, and how did you handle that sudden attention that you got?
Well, mind you, before it went so viral, I made that video maybe 3 years before it even happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's when I had something to say videos and stuff. And when the incident happened, I was like, that's gonna go viral. Somebody gonna take that little piece and it's gonna run like wildfire. But I
Right.
said that in my mind, but I let it go. Then fast forward to 3 years later, I was working on a Wednesday night down in San Diego at Urban Modes. And my
Mm-hmm.
phone was just going off, going off. I'm like, what is going on? But I was in the middle of the show, so I didn't check it. I didn't check it until the next morning. And when I looked at my Instagram and YouTube, the Instagram and Facebook and all that other stuff, it was just
Right.
all these people like sending me the same thing. I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, when did I do that? So of course I had to roll a blunt so I could think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, that's when I smashed my balls. And somebody
Oh my
found
God,
that
how am I gonna
clip
get through this?
and made
You
it
are
go
so
viral.
crazy.
So it was really crazy. Um, it was when I was out at the clubs
Mm-hmm.
in our community, people knew me, but they didn't really.
Right.
It wasn't tying into the straight world or whatever or anybody else that I was the same person. But
Exactly.
it went like this. It was like I was in a grocery store. Somebody was like, "Oh my God, you the anti-oop person." I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't got my door on, so how you know it's me?"
Right.
But then it dawned on me, I was on TV and the drag race, so I was like, "Oh
Exactly.
my gosh!" So it was very pleasing. I was really happy about it. Kind of shocked because it happened. It was just I don't even know how to explain it to anybody. Something like that happened so powerful, and
Right.
it's like
It's
this.
a
It never
blessing.
stopped. It never stopped. It never stopped. But
And
I
your
thought it was
career
great.
is continuing.
Yeah.
That one moment has led you to where you are now.
Yes.
Like, and I know you look back at those moments and be like, wow, I really did that. Like
Uh,
sometimes. But I know you're humble, but I know you really do look back because I have those moments too. And I know Sanpriest can attest to that too. Like, we all have those moments where we're just like, wow, like this really is happening for us and we're trying to make our dreams come true and things are happening overnight. And so I commend you on that. I really do.
That makes two of us.
Thank you, babe. The best part of it is it wasn't an act or a gimmick. It was just me, like being. I mean, everything I
Yeah.
did, everything I ever said is just me, in front of people, in front of a camera. I'm always me, and
Yeah.
I was. That's what happened. I hit it, and I went through the hot flash, and that's I got to go.
But
'Cause
that's
that
why people
happened.
fuck with you though.
Yeah.
It's because you're genuine. Like
Genuine.
you have
Thank
even
you.
speaking to you now, I'm like, oh no, she's giving us the best of her. Like she's
Yeah, I
not
love that.
she's not putting nothing on. I
Mm-mm.
love good energy and
Same
you can
here.
feel it. It doesn't matter where you are. If I'm talking to you, I can genuinely feel
Feel the energy.
the good energy and the good
Right.
vibes that you bring. So
Mhm.
he said it. I'm gonna say it as well. This is an honor.
An
like,
honor.
and I never thought in a million years that I'll be talking to Jasmine Masters.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
we're here.
Okay,
like-
we here, baby.
We here, baby. Like, so now that we are here, you've made your mark through your work on RuPaul's Drag Race. And like I said, your viral moments and so much more. So can you tell us a little bit about your drag race journey or just your journey in drag, period? And what inspired you to take that and run with it?
Okay, well, I did drag maybe twice before I really made it or started doing it like every day or as much. I did little backyard boogies, we played around backyard and garage, did some little drag numbers. What happened was, because I'm from San Diego, and they was having a Patti LaBelle contest because she was coming to town.
Mm.
Yes.
And they announced it on Friday. They said next Friday we having this contest. Come dress as Patty. Whoever win tickets. My best friend who's now in heaven, he was like, "Oh, bitch, you winning them tickets." So I was like, "Okay." So he go up there drunk and he wrote my name. Well, he wrote his name down and his phone number because I was still living at home. and they didn't know about me doing drag at this point. So that day came, I stole my auntie church church suit, bought some meals
Oh
like this
my
little store,
God.
made me a wig because I already knew how to sew from learning from my cousins. Went to the contest and I won. And this big group that was there before called Friends Unlimited, they always had this big like male party. Well, like
Okay.
all black males and stuff. And they
Yeah.
asked me that night when I performed for the event on that following Saturday. And after that, I just been doing drag ever since.
Okay.
And I
Now,
did years without really getting paid. So I didn't know drag queens got
period. Come
I was working.
through.
I had a boyfriend, so
Okay.
it was good, And then to take until I did my first private gig, and they wanted me to do Tina Turner. And my auntie, she was like, "Oh, do this gig for me. They're gonna give you an envelope. It's gonna have money in it." I said, "Okay, no problem." Did the show. It was like $700, and then it was like some tips. It was like almost $1,000 some dollars. So I called her. I'm like, "Girl, they just gave me all this money." She said, "Okay, keep it." Now, when I tell you, do you want to do this for real? This is what I'm talking about. So I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to." So fast forward like a couple of months down there, I started getting all these gigs. She took me to a contest in Riverside, and that's where I met Morgan, Mayhem, Raven, and a whole bunch of other girls out there. And I started doing that contest. And then after that, I started getting booked all through the city. Places I didn't even know they had drag shows or even gay clubs.
You were doing it. You were putting
Oh,
in the
baby.
work.
I was wearing their asses out. It was only me. It was I was the only black queen that was out there, besides my auntie Kiwi, who passed away, that did like the bucking numbers, or who
Rest in
did like
peace.
Patti LaBelle or whoever was hot then. The rest of the girls, they was fun, but they wasn't in that black culture like that. It was only about 4 of us anyway. So I come through busting down doors, and after that, I've been doing it now for about 36 years.
What is your favorite bucking move? What's your go-to?
My favorite is probably a high kick, or when I started doing the paddle berets.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Now, people don't think my big ass can do no high kick, but I can, honey.
Okay.
High kick, hitch kick, all of that, baby.
Y'all got it backwards.
Listen.
He high kicks. I can't.
Really?
I'm old.
Oh,
I'm
honey.
getting older, baby. This
Baby,
hip-
if I could perform in drag, if somebody put me in drag, I would perform, baby. When I tell you, listen, I just don't have nobody to put me up in.
Right.
Correct
If
way.
I have to do it myself, absolutely not. But if
No.
somebody does it for me, I'm gonna buck the house down.
Down.
I'm like, put on the praise music.
Not the praise
Okay.
music. Lord. Hallelujah.
All of that.
Now, I do have a question for you.
Okay.
So, when you first started out drag compared to then and now, what was the change? What helped you understand, like, boom, this is something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life? And then you start putting more energy into it.
Great question.
What I did notice was, because the gigs I had, we didn't have, AOL just came out, so computers are just now getting there. But I used to write all the gigs and how much I was getting paid on the calendar. So I'm looking like 7 nights a week I'm working. I work in the daytime, do drag at night. And you had to drive to different cities. So one day I was sitting in our little office, and I said, let me calculate, see how much money I'm going to bring in. And I seen that I was bringing in more money doing drag than I was waking up in the morning.
Okay.
So I was like, and I told my boyfriend, I said, baby, listen, this is how much money I'm going to make right now. I said, I'm going to give this a month, and I'm going to see what happens. But if I'm going to be making this like this, then I'm about to quit my job. Just got a promotion.
Absolutely.
Listen, we all can't wait to get to that moment.
Baby.
Like, well, you already have, but I know for myself,
It's
I can't
happening.
wait to get to
It's
that
happening.
moment.
Just stay
Thank- yeah,
positive
it's happening.
and your mind clear. Your
Positive
heart open.
affirmation.
It'll happen. And
Yeah.
that's when I was like, oh, I'm not going back to work. And we just had Halloween. I went there and drag. And then I told my boss, I was like, girl, give me my 2 weeks. I said, she's like, where you moving? Like, what job you got? I said, well, how I came in for Halloween, I'm going to do that full time. Are you serious? Like, girl, yeah. My boss, she was my homegirl, too. I was like, yeah. So when I realized how much money was involved in it and you could make a career, and where I was at, I was like maybe the first week in the month. Next month, I already had gigs lined up already. So I was like, oh, I'm not doing this. So
is
after
this
about
before Drag Race?
Yes, this back 97, 98.
Damn, you've been bucking
You
a
have
long
been
time.
in the game for a while.
About to be 49 in October.
Iconic.
Come on.
Iconic and nothing less. And speaking of iconic, I can't wait to get into this Miss Patti LaBelle. Like, I was like, yes, we got to talk about her. So how was it working with the one and only icon, legendary vocalist, Patti LaBelle? Like, Patti LaBelle.
You know, from the first time that I ever was able to see her live, I was maybe 16, and I was in awe. Even though I was in awe of her on TV. But most times we just see them do one song and then that's that. But to
Yeah,
see
that's
her
it.
do all of that for like 90 minutes, if not longer, I mean, the singing, the flying, the kicking the shoes off, the energy, I'm like, this
Listen.
lady is something else.
Yes, and
So
she can go.
maybe she could go and still can. So when
Yes,
I want
still
to see her
going.
roll across
oh,
the stage.
rolling on,
That's just
yes.
I love that performance.
She
Love
lets
that
loose.
performance.
Yeah.
like
So when I did
tumbleweed.
get a chance to get on stage with her, I was like, oh my gosh. But from the first time I ever got on stage with her to even past couple of months when I got on stage with her, she is the same energy, the same person. Nothing has ever changed. At it,
Love that.
but I'm in drag, out of drag, and got up there with her. I always feel like I'm that teenager again when I first got
Right.
up there with her. And
Oh,
she remembers a lot of things. Like I remember you, and she'll tell me where your drag at if I'm not in drag, and she'll tell the people like I will come in drag dressed to her. Sometimes we dress just alike
yeah.
and all
Yes.
of that. But it's a dream come true. It's
Well, I
a
can
dream
tell you,
come
it's a great feeling to know that you are close to your fave. Like for myself, it's Nicki Minaj,
oh, I
and
love
she
you.
knows me by face. She knows me by name. She
Yeah.
follows me. She invited me to the VMAs in 2022 when she got honored. It was so iconic, and it's like, damn, out of all the million people in the world,
Me.
this bitch knows me, my
Yes.
name, follows me, like, so it's a great feeling. I'm like that with Kay Michelle. Every time me and Kay get together, she be like, there you go. I was looking for you. I walk up to her car and everything after her show. Like, I just love it. And she comments on everything that I say, like on
I love
Instagram.
that.
Like, I just love having those real relationships because they're real
They're
people.
real
Hmm.
people.
Like, they're just real people at the end of the day. Yourself, you're a real person. Like, outside of all the glitz and glam and, the drag world, you are still who you are outside of all of that. You're a real person. And I think a lot of people take that for granted sometimes. So,
They do.
Which I
I think
actually
I see it a lot.
appreciate.
I've been seeing it before
yeah,
we had computers in drag race. A lot of people took it for granted. And some of
yeah, they
them
do.
which they
But
didn't take it.
you're a pioneer. You're a part of the change and the acceptance,
Yeah.
like to drag in general. So,
Hmm.
understanding your role and the position that you play, how do you feel about the current state of drag, and what do you think the future may look like?
Yeah.
You know, I growing up in the drag world that I grew up in, it was all open. You know, it was
Hmm.
fun. You didn't have to have breasts or hips or red fingernails and all this. It was just a very open door. Now
Yeah.
today, everybody want to label everything. Everything's got a label to it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and some people are not accepting. Even like, for instance, like when I was younger, and some of the older queens, a lot of them wasn't really accepting to me because I was
Hmm.
young, and all they seen was
Hmm.
somebody younger, all this energy.
Yeah.
But when they
Hmm.
realize, no, I'm really doing this because this is what I really love to do is have fun,
Love to
entertain,
do.
then I got the
Hmm.
love. I think that
Hmm.
the drag today is just so open book and there's no rules, which I think is great. I don't want the factor of drag to go to waste, to go to waste.
Yeah.
Because if I'm looking at some of the girls, I'm like, you need a drag parent because it's not just about you putting on drag and or putting on makeup and hair
Right.
and doing it's the way you need to carry yourself. It's the way you need to
Hmm.
Yeah.
smell. It's the way you need
Hmm.
to be open and kind and smile at people
To
because
everybody.
we are
Yeah.
like a big part of our community. And
Hmm.
Hmm.
now I see girls, they think they shit don't stink, they think they better than, and
Yeah.
not the
A
way to
lot
go.
of people are
So it
like
just
that
sounds like the
too.
priority of drag changed. Like when you were coming up, you were basically in training to be mentors, people that actually took. And
Hmm.
honestly, from my experience, I bumped into a lot of older drag queens that were very adopting. If they saw that you were alone,
Yes.
they take care of you.
Yes.
I'll give a quick backstory. So I was in Orlando, Florida, and I was out with these people because I'm new to the city, I don't have no friends. I'm trying to meet people. Child, smoked a blunt with them, went out, and I'm
The
at the
blunt gets you.
baby. Yeah, it almost got me. So I'm literally like feeling woozy. I'm at the bar listening to Monica, and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm hot. I'm about to pass out. So something in my mind was like, just walk to the door. So I walked towards the door and I collapsed in front of the entire club.
No.
And this drag queen, or uh, at the time, maybe she was a drag queen, but maybe she's trans. She's a trans woman, or woman. She's a woman. So she beautiful. Oh my gosh, beautiful chocolate. Her name is Jasmine something, but I see her on Instagram all the time now. Like people are starting to become aware of her. Anyways, she got on the mic and she like called out people. She's like, who let this man pass out? And then she saw who I was with, and she kept an eye on me because clearly these people that I was with were no good.
Yeah.
Right.
So long story short, it was a drag queen that basically saved my life.
All the time.
You know,
I'm telling you.
And I say that to say that, like, you are a part of this understanding, and I understand what you mean by the mentality of change. Like, people are doing it because I want to be famous. I don't really care about who I'm helping or protecting. And I feel like these newer drag queens sometimes come in and they don't fully understand the reasoning of what they're supposed to be there for. Yes, it's entertaining, but you also have this pedestal where you're supposed to look out and protect younger people.
And at the end of the day, those people are being inspired at the end of the day by people who they can look up to. So it's always great to have those type of people in this community. You know, even with ballroom culture, they do the same thing. Like, they will bring you in to the family, into the fold, just so that you can have a companion, have someone there to, even if you don't have your real family, you're going to have somebody.
You'll have somebody there to support you in something.
Yes.
Right.
And so I commend that for the drag world community, because it's great to see how it has just blossomed into what it is today. And I know that you are glad to be a part of that process as well. So
yeah,
I love to see that.
I mentored a lot of young queens, and happy to say some of them are my godchildren. And I told them everything that I was taught. If you're gonna do this, do this, do this, do this. Stay away from this. Don't do that. And when I tell you, it's about a good 4 out of the maybe 8 that are like they are on the go, and they always say, "Thank you, God, mommy, you were so good, and you really taught me everything, and I learned a lot from you." I'm like, yeah, I learned. And if I say I'm gonna look out for whoever I can. I can tell you how to do it, give you advice. You can listen or take it. Hey, I've been doing it. I was taught by this.
And people don't realize that makes you the best version of yourself. When you can help others and put others in a better space, whether mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. Like, it makes you as a person the better version of yourself.
Yes,
So that's something I had to learn, you know, just being an adult now. And I thank God for that every day. So, but moving on, let's go and get into some more things. You know, we done got out of the little stuff, you know, a little sad stuff. But okay, so let's talk about your presence on social media. It's so strong, you know, from your memes to your witty commentary. How do you balance that side of your career and with your performance aspect of drag? And is there a strategy for you, like, engaging with your fans online? How is that?
You know, I think overall for myself, I love people. I've always been a people person. I love talking to people, laughing, having fun, friends. I never was the one to get into a lot of drama and arguments I never started the drama mess, never really been in it. I love people who love me, you know.
Yeah.
You may not like me, but I still love you because that's what it is, and that's how I was brought up. It's just in me. But when people tell me they love me or they like something I did, I appreciate it so much because I'm not an act or a skit. This is just me every day, all day. My friends will tell you, this person is going to say whatever, going to do whatever, but it's never nothing to hurt or bring someone down. So for me, I'm just being me all the way across the board. So it's very easy for me to do what I do and to interact with people because that's just who I am. I've always been that way. As I can remember.
I love that.
Who do you blame for this? Like who do you blame for having this beautiful energy about you?
Love that question.
I wouldn't say I blame anyone, but I say it had to come from God, though.
Okay.
That's good church, and I understand, but I don't know. I think having such a big family, and I grew up with like maybe 15, 16 cousins. Like, we grew up like this. But everybody had their own selective friends, but we was always together. I just never had the negativity of, I could tell a bad person when they come in my presence. Gotta watch my
Me too. Like, the power of discernment.
My DiGiorno pizza is always hot.
Look,
and ready.
My fiance tells me all the time, like, I already know you, because if you don't like somebody, your first impression of them, if they give you a bad one, you're not gonna fuck with them no more. And that's me all day. Your first impression is your last one with me. It don't matter if you want to come back and give me a second impression. I don't need it,
Because I'm already
the
with that
first one is
first one.
all I needed to know.
So clearly, I need help because I'm nice.
You like to give second chances.
I'm just nice. I'm
Me
just
and
like,
Jasmine,
hey,
yeah,
it's okay.
No,
But I can get your vibe. I want to vibe with you, but I can still respect you. But I just know personally, I don't want you in my personal space. And
now that I'm like, I don't like a lot of people around me. I'm an extroverted introvert.
Me too.
So like, I can give you a burst of love, but then you're like, oh, where did Sanpriest go?
He's in hiding. That's me.
Gone. I gotta recharge because I give too much.
Your social battery depletes real quick,
especially when you hit especially when you get into your 30s.
Yes, you want to be not bothered at all. Leave me alone. Go ahead about your business.
Your 30s is the one that be teaching you your lessons. 20s is like very experimental, but once you hit 30, shit start to hurt. Your knees start to hurt. Your emotions. You can't run as fast. So I can't outrun my feelings with my emotions.
I used to pull off a 50-minute show when I was in college, but now I can't even get up there for 10 minutes and stand with those young ones. Now I can look as good and better than them, and I'm gonna slay. Okay, but baby, what an icy hot.
Okay, because as soon as listen, you break my heart. When I was in my 20s, I'm like, oh, that's fine. I'll get a new one.
Muscle relaxer, all of that.
You break my heart in my 30s. I want to sit and just listen to sad music and cry a little bit about this.
Me too. Me too.
Let me tell you,
food.
Big factor of self-healing.
Yes.
Don't get it, but I'm like, there's music that make you happy. There's music that makes you sad, that make you want to dance. There's music that make you want to clap, shout, cry, all of that.
Yes.
All of that.
Anything hard, I always play music.
Yes. What's your favorite genre? What's your favorite genre to play when you're like trying to uplift yourself?
Hip hop.
Gospel.
Okay. Love that. You a Christian woman.
It just gives me that encouragement.
Yeah.
It gives me that. So when I'm going through it, I pop in the Clark Sisters and them my favorite. I sing the songs and get inspired and say, okay, I got it. Pop in Patti.
I was raised Pentecostal, so
I'm Baptist.
I'm familiar with the Clark Sisters, all of this.
Mother Karen, she stopped for me at a concert. We took a picture. Like, I was like, oh my God, I love you, Auntie. Can we take a picture? She was like, oh yes, baby.
That's my favorite singer of all time.
Mine's too, Jasmine.
My favorite.
When I tell you, Karen Clark Sheard, even when she messes up a note, she'll never mess up to me. I don't care what nobody says.
You don't even know
the echo.
Because she could repeat that messed up 3 more times. You won't even know it.
No.
Okay.
She was like, I messed up and go back and do it again.
And voice still going. Like, it's crazy. I was watching an earlier video of her, like, from her young teen years when she was performing with her mom in the choir. And now seeing her, she still can blow even better. And I'm like, dang.
It's like that woman gets better with time and that vocal.
With time. Glass of wine.
It's crazy because I love each one of them individually for some reason. Like, I love Dorinda. I love the raspiness of it. I love when she... Like,
I love
yes.
And then Jackie, you know, her one note. But I love my Clark Sisters. And
I love
with her growling, because you know she known for growling.
And that's why I started learning.
I want to be messy.
Organ, because the Twinkie playing the organ, I was like, oh my gosh, that gave me chills. And she hit the keys, and I'm like,
yes.
Listen, her and what's his name? Alan. What's his name? The gospel singer. He was a
Alan Rance.
Yes, they had
their
song together. I love that song.
Yes,
I love it.
I play that
song. Performing it all the time. Like, it's amazing.
I used to think he was a woman when I was younger.
You used to listen to who?
I used to think Alan Rance. I thought that was a woman for years.
Everybody did.
So it wasn't just me.
The beard.
Everybody
did. He
did.
had the little short, little Tony Braxton, Anita Baker perm and little flip.
Beard.
He did.
But
shame.
I still thought it was a woman.
Shame. No,
but look, I want to be messy, like I said. So let's get into some mess. So who are your top 5 drag race queens of all time outside of yourself and of course RuPaul? But
but
I
she's
love
not
a
one of my
RuPaul.
top fives. Uh, she don't. She not. She just gets in drag. She don't do what we do. You
No,
know.
she don't do what y'all do.
No, she's
But
her
you
own,
know, like
which is
in
fine.
terms of queening and of the, I guess your overall top five that you know, who are your top five? Like I said, I want to be messy. I want to see who
Oh,
you're
it's a
gonna
lot,
name.
but I know it's Latrice Royale, Kennedy
Everybody
Davenport,
loves Latrice.
Chad Michaels.
Okay.
I love Chad.
Um, damn, so many girls that been on there.
So many, right?
So many that I end up knowing, but for sure, them three right there that I could think of. Are
Okay.
like, yeah.
Mine, I can tell you, Trinity the Tuck, Bob the Drag Queen, Manila Luzon, and there's somebody else I'm missing. There's one more. Gosh, I can't think. But do you go ahead and with yours until I think who
Okay,
my
so
other one was.
Monet Hart, I have a special bond with her. Like I love.
She's a sweetheart.
Such a sweet soul.
Sweet soul.
One of those people that what you see on TV is what you get in real life, and I appreciate that. I love me some Kennedy Davenport. I wish I could buck
Love
and do
Kennedy.
splits, but I can't.
Performer.
And then I would say I like Katya.
Oh yeah, Katya
She's
is
just
funny.
kooky.
She's funny. Love
Kooky,
that.
but I love it. And Shea Coulee, everybody black.
Yeah. We always root for everybody black. And
Everybody
shout out
black.
to Anya Nerve. We want you to win this season, baby.
Okay,
Please.
yeah, she's
Period,
a
Anya.
great person to win this season.
She would be.
Yes.
And I like Sam Star too. Like she's great. She's amazing at what she does too.
I love
so.
Sam Star, but I'm really rooting for Anya. Like
I mean, like it's always everybody black for me every
Yeah.
season. Like I'm
Yeah.
always rooting for us.
yeah,
You
'cause I
know,
was really rooting for
like-
Saphira.
Oh my God, that was one of the most hurtful moments I had to watch in Drag Race.
But she went
Was
home.
her lose? Yeah, when she lost that
Saphira
crown.
against Nymphia win last season.
Yeah. That hurt.
Oh, okay. See, I
The
don't
Banana
even watch the
Queen.
show.
Oh, you don't?
No, I didn't watch the show when it was on before I got on the show.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
fair. I've actually met a lot of people that just don't watch it.
No,
and
they
then even
don't.
when they go on, they just don't watch it.
And they just
anymore.
watch
I
clips
didn't
and
have
stuff.
time to watch it. See,
Yeah,
when
because you're busy. You
Yeah,
got too much
but it was
going on.
during that time, it was on a Tuesday night. We had one of the biggest shows, or the biggest show in West Hollywood. So they did
Yes.
Yeah.
the party, and then they did the show. So
Yeah.
we was right as soon as the viewing party was over. They started our show, the Dream Girl show. So I could hear it, but I never had a chance to see it. And once I heard it, it's like I ain't gonna go back and watch it. So I just started seeing these girls come from the show, and the house is packed. People screaming and hollering, and I'm talking to some of them, and they're talking about how much money they're making and how they're getting flown around the world, and I'm looking at how they performing, and I'm like, they paying for that?
Right.
Oh, bitch, please, let me go.
Okay,
let me go
ahead.
Let me
Put
go
my
and
pump
drop
on
a video.
real quick. Okay.
Yeah. So I never really been like a watcher of it, but I always had support for it because I knew it was something good out of it. I just wanted me a pay raise.
Right.
No, that's
all
fair.
I seen. It was a pay raise.
Can I tell you why I love you? And I've always loved you ever since I seen you.
Yeah.
What?
Like, one, you're strong, like in spirit and emotion. Like I can tell that a lot of people have said things to you that just you don't allow it to ruffle your feathers. And I kind of said this earlier today, but I'm going to repeat this again because I feel like it needs to be said. You have this aura about you that just oozes love, and it oozes like joy. And I can tell that no one has the opportunity to stay sad around you. And a light like that has to be protected. That's why God has put so many wonderful people in your life, because I'm sure they're very protective of you because you need it. Because as tough as you are, you still open up that space where you just want to love. Because it's just something that comes so naturally to you.
Yeah.
And I think that makes you 10 times better than a lot of people that I've ever met. Hell, you took time to just sit here and listen to us,
like, and
talk to
us.
you, and I appreciate that. And I wanted to make sure we took time to express that to you,
because it's not every day that these opportunities happen. So
Right.
of course we are definitely grateful.
Hey, if I can help anybody do anything that's positive, I'm always here for it.
Yeah,
which
I'm always here for. You know the thing about me too.
Before we wrap up,
the thing with me and my energy, or just me, period. There's nothing in the world that somebody has that I want.
Boom.
I don't
Period.
care got. I don't care how much money you got. That's for you. I know what's for me is for me, and I'm happy.
And it's gonna come.
So
It's gonna
you can say,
come.
I just made $1 million. Okay, we're going to Taco Bell. Where we going?
Okay.
And I pay
Give
for
me
my food. I
$20
don't
to
care
what?
what another person. I don't want you for the things you have. If you're gonna be in my life, I want you because I want you in my life, not the things that you have. Now that stuff could go to waste, like beauty. You can be very beautiful.
Okay.
Anything now you ugly, you look like Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
Who's still
And
gonna
one thing
want you
about
if
you,
all they wanted you was for the shell?
one thing about you I can tell is you're never gonna let anybody put you down, or your love isn't gonna waver for anybody. And I can tell that right off the gate. So I just commend you for always being you, being strong, being resilient. Because I know you had to fight many battles, like whether it was in the entertainment industry, behind the scenes. The powers that may be sometime. So I commend you for standing your ground and just still being here today and being Jasmine Masters, being
Oh,
who
thank
you
you,
are.
thank you. That means a
So
lot. I
You've
appreciate that.
always been a force in the entertainment world.
Uh-huh.
So what is next for this wonderful force which we call Jasmine Masters?
Yep.
You know, right now I'm working 6 days out of the week, and I they really don't know. I do have goals of things that I want to do, and I'm working on them, and things just fall in my lap.
Right.
I could think about something, and then like before I know it, it's right there. Or I can speak about something before I know it, the opportunity is right there.
Come on,
So my door is
connections.
just
That's
open
great.
to anything that's fun, and I can have a good time and make other people have a good time.
And look,
I
you
really
made
don't
this
set
fun.
goals
Yes.
because sometimes that mess up your mind. I got to do this. I don't want to fail. You
Yeah.
can fail. Just go and do it. You make it
Yeah.
no's, you make it yes. Don't ever give
Okay.
up. Just try it.
And
So
that
who
was going to
knows?
lead me to my next question. What advice did you have for like anybody who's trying to make it in this entertainment world, in the industry? Like, what would you tell those young queens out there that are looking up to those people who are on TV and how they can get to that point in life? What would you tell those people that are listening today?
You have to first start with yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to love yourself. Everything about you, you have to accept. If you want to change something, honey, we got doctors for that. But it's
Inner
all
peace.
from what I grew up on. Everything is always about you and how you feel about yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
can't worry about what somebody may say. Oh, you ugly. And this person say, oh, you pretty. That's two people with two different opinions. You look at somebody and say, oh, he's cute. You say, oh, no, he ugly. Everybody have an opinion. Does it matter? No, it does not.
Right.
Because whatever they thinking or saying about you, good or bad, the time is still ticking and you still walking and breathing. So you just have to love yourself and go out there and be yourself and respect yourself as well as others.
That's
I
right.
agree.
And I don't let nobody talk to me any type of way. I never have. If you cross me wrong right there, we're going to handle that there. I'm not going to pull you aside and say, don't do that to me again. No, if you cross me there, I'm going to tell you right then and there.
Okay.
Because that's where it happened at. I'm going to call you tomorrow. No, I'm telling your ass now. So you would know next
so you'll
time.
know.
You will know.
Okay. Period. Period. Period.
Period.
Yep. You do. You do.
I agree.
But you can't
And
do it
that's-
to yourself and love yourself like that. You have to.
Yep.
That's a word.
And that's a great note to like end this on. So like lastly, what do you want your fans and listeners to take away from this conversation? What's next for Jasmine Masters? I think he already asked, but just let us know what projects you may have coming up that everybody can be on the lookout for.
Well, I am about to start doing the I Have Something to Say videos again, but I'm going to do them on TikTok. And somebody told me something
Perfect.
else they want me to be on it doing, but I am going to start doing them on TikTok. Yes, I'll be in drag. I have so many letters and DMs and stuff. People asking me for advice. I'm like, I don't know, but I always say if I was in this situation, this is how I would handle it.
Right.
And I always I don't know what your finances is or whatever it is, but for me, this is how I would handle it. Now you could take it and go, or you could just have some type of knowledge of how to go about doing whatever you're going through. So I'm going to answer a lot of those. Oh my God, so many. That's going to come up probably next month. I have some stuff that we about to start filming with the people from Drag Race that I really can't speak of. We're going to start filming that. Y'all see me around.
Yes.
That I thought that I wanted to do instead I wanted to do, and then it just fell in my lap.
Yes.
Well,
see?
And I want to commend you once again and thank you for coming on to my show, Talk with Turk, Season 6. I'm really grateful. Like, I don't have the words to express my gratitude to you. But just hear when I say, know it's coming from the heart. I'm really thankful for this opportunity. I know Sanpriest is as well, because like this is going to be added to our media resume, you know? Yes. So, you know, you're giving us another foot through the door. Put it that way.
Likewise,
so
likewise.
We thank you, and I wish nothing but blessings upon your life. I speak nothing but success. If in your future, like I see everything coming twofold for you in the future. So
thank you so much. That means a lot.
Thank you for the one and only Jasmine Masters.
Come and need me. I'll come back.
Okay, yeah. And if you ever come to North Carolina, please come hang with us.
Yes.
My fiance will love that too, because like I said, he's a drag race connoisseur. And just drag in general, and he loves you. He thinks you are just
thank you.
The world. I love that for you too. So I love that.
I do have one random question before we go, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
The cocoon.
Yes, but you ate that.
Baby, okay. I have some edibles. They had to take weed with us, and by this time weed was legal, and we had like the card, and I had my card, and I was like, I'm not gonna last in this room without something. So they were so good, I just kept eating them. So mind you, before we did everything, I made Kennedy outfit with her cover up. I helped every girl in there do something, either do her hair, thread the machine, cut out this, give them advice on how to cut bigger so you can always go smaller. So when it came to me, I forgot what the challenge was. I was like,
the outfit under it was cute.
Come out of that. I didn't know what baby, by that time, I didn't know what the challenge was.
Well, but baby, you committed. So
okay, and you blossomed out of your cocoon. Look where you are now. Okay, so that's all that matters.
Now I know. Oh, that was a challenge. Now it makes sense.
Right.
Everybody has a type of beachwear. I'm coming out of this. Yeah. I was happy.
Once again, we thank you, and we will be talking soon. We'll have you come back on when your next projects come out, if you would like. And the one and only Jasmine Masters.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
At TURKBISH _ gonna talk about here you go crunching ice and not it. It ain't even ice. It's a Tootsie fucking roll. It's a Tootsie roll. That's what you get thinking you cute. Yeah.
TURKBISH.